Okay, my name is Lawrence Granado Sr.,
And I'm Angela Granado.
and we just want to do a little testimonial of our son, Lawrence Jr. He was injured on the football field with a concussion and collapsed on the field, and through time, it took a little while before he was symptomatic, but um, he started having symptoms, and it's gotten worse and worse, and lucky for Doctor or the wellness center here in Gilbert, Arizona. Um, they got us in as soon as possible, but his symptoms were getting really, really bad, and we needed help as soon as possible. We weren't getting no help from neurologist. Matter of fact, we're from back home. The neurologist there told me and my son that he was faking his episodes or faking everything, and we knew that was wrong. We know our son. Very well, and he's 21, so we know him very, very well. He, just want to put a awareness out there for children playing football or kids. If they start having symptoms of headaches or anything like that, really come and check with a chiropractor. That's where we've gotten the most help, and really any help was through the chiropractic medicine. Uh,
Yes, we went through all the protocol standard pediatricians, emergency, MRIs. We had all that taken care of. He'd been looked at by several doctors before. He'd even been hospitalized, and there was no relief for him, and he gradually progressed, and his condition seemed to get worse over this past year. And we did everything that your standard supposed procedure to be done for him, with really no answers and no direction, and no relief for our son. So through the grace of God, my husband researched and narrowed it down to maybe a few options that might be open to our son. And so we prayed, and we were led here to Gilbert, Arizona, to the wellness clinic here, and we have now finally definitive answers. We have definitive direction, and most importantly, our son now has hope to get better. And after his first treatment yesterday, we saw a major improvement in not just his face but in his eyes, and just the way he was carrying himself, like he had hope, and he was ready to begin a new phase in his life as of yesterday. And so we just feel again that we want to raise an awareness for those children involved in any kind of sports that involve concussions or any kind of trauma repeated to the head or neck, and know that chiropractic care is just as important as seeing your pediatrician or seeing your dentist. We feel it's just as important, if not more important, to just visit a chiropractor, a good one, on a regular basis, and that medication and medicine is not always the cure. And just to bring hope to those
that are suffering.
who are suffering, and feel like they've done everything that they need to, just to make sure to a chiropractic care is just as important as anything else.
Yes, and we've learned through this time that, right now there's not a lot of research on the concussions, and I knew it wasn't in the brain. Now, what happens, it twists the vertebrae out of place and starts cutting off like oxygen to the brain, and there's where they start having the migraines and the depression and all that stuff. So there's the confusion because they haven't tested it long enough or researched it long enough to find out. But you need chiropractic care.
Yes.
You need chiropractic care. It's in the neck, and it's not in the brain so much. It affects the brain in time if you don't correct the neck where it's crooked and pinching off blood supply to the brain and all that. And anyways. We're just happy that we came here
Yes.
and they took us in as soon as possible. and got our son fixed, and we're ready to start the new year on a good note.
Yes.
And I'm just glad my son's got his life back.
Yes.
Thank you again.
Thank you.